And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
A bit melodramatic there.
Just a bit. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school, and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I am, of course, 10 years old, but a savant, so I'm here, making everything that happens in this dating sim entirely legal. The cops are on their way to your home.
I am 12, and what is this?
Sayori, full of energy, oh Jesus, swings open the classroom door.
It shatters.
It does. Again, empty classroom.
Everyone, the new member's here.
Stop talking to no one. You obviously have problems. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Hi, are you a man?
She has a really deep voice.
Okay.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere!
It's a total sausage club in here.
Ah, Paul, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation.
Except for the words, all words escape me in this situation. Just those words. Odd, that.
And the words, get creative, man. You wanted to be a voice actor, give me some fucking effort here. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Oh, look at them! Oh my god! Oh, I'm in waifu heaven!
What are you looking at?
If you want to say something, say it. I'm trying! But
He's trying!
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. But hey, if there's grass on the field, play ball. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori, and I'm starting to think that's a euphemism.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then...
Oh, sorry. You can ignore her when she gets moody. I wish they told me that before I said it.
It's a lot creepier when you do that. Then she turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Like she has unlimited MP. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
You can guess what she's into.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Natsuki and Sayori.
My speed stat is low.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
There's a girl named Monica here?
That's her. That's right. It's great to see you again, Paul. Monica stakes her ass out.
Look, childbearing him.
You're lying.
Monica smiles sweetly and totally doesn't just stick her fucking ass out. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, great rack.
The back of her hair smelled nice all year.
Just basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Paul. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
She just loves those cupcakes.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table.
Which you wouldn't know, because it's not in the artwork.
Not at all. Because these people are lazy, just like the same people who make all visual novels. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori.
That's not the only thing that's gonna get widened.
Or spaced out. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki gets wrapped in...
Gets wrapped? She gets wrapped up in bubble wrap.
Gets a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I thought this was going to be a choice, but it's not going to be. Natsuki proudly marches
I'm genuinely surprised it wasn't.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Show me what you got!
Woo!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes directed to look like
Directed?
Decorated to look like little cats.
Directed to look like little Steven Spielberg.
She was looking at them and going, alright, so here's your motivation.
You're a cupcake!
You're a cupcake, but you're also a little cat.
You're delicious! And you're a meme, because Cookie Cat.
You may also be nutritious, but I highly doubt it. Action.
And scene.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
These cats are about to go deaf.
These cats are about to die. This is about to go down like this room is Korea. And these cupcakes are also real cats.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know.
I'm Korean.
Just hurry and take one!
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed...
It's delicious!
And has already managed to get icing on her face. Yes, icing. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
I turn around, I can see what's behind me.
Natsuki is quiet, for once. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
I sneak one back. Just
Because
fuck with her.
everyone in a visual novel is attracted to you. At all times.
Yeah.
It's your choices that decide who you bang. Is she waiting for me to take a bite?
And also to eat the cupcake?
Finally bite down and also eat the cupcake. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
Because the store-brand ones suck.
Also, the cupcake was delicious. This is really good. Also, you're great at baking. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything, Baka.
No, you had no knowledge that I'd be there. It'd be entirely contrived if you made them for me. But, I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe.
So...
But not for, you, dummy.
So, for me, but not for me.
For the new member, but not you specifically as a person.
Y'all are confusing. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic because, let's face it, it's weird, and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
Oh, that's you.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
Well,
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
If it's not obvious, I am a little sick right now. I'm gonna pop some liquid. I meant that,
Yeah, I believe you. It's all good. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Ass. I mean, I was afraid of the question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged there by Sayori, and also I was only going there for ass. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
The sex club was surprisingly non-sexual.
It was just a bunch of talking about sex. Like, I felt like I could have gotten the same amount of information from the gym teacher. I mean...
Do it for Jesus. That was actually a thing our gym teacher taught us.
For me, it was Schnips. It was Pietrus, right?
Oh, yeah, we had Rebello.
Oh, okay. You had Jesus. I had Schnips.
Yep. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
Well...
We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised.
Diane, I'm surprised.
Frankly, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs.
Hell, I'm bored right now.
Totally. And also wood-based joke. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
I think you were a master at it.
Master debater.
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
And everybody just watching.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Like master debating.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
By master debating.
Monica really is a great leader. I'm holding her hand.
Yes, she is.
Yuri, that's you.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
I'm not gonna hold her hand.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
I mean, who doesn't love just getting a little tipsy and reading Pride and Prejudice?
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
We're gonna drop E and read Homer's Odyssey.
Right, everyone?
Yeah! E and Homer's Odyssey! E and Homer's Odyssey! E and Homer's Odyssey!
We call that section of the club Homer's Odyssey.
That was me aggressive Hulk hitchhiking away.
We'll do our best. You know it! I can't keep remembering what Natsuki's voice is, so apologies for the inconsistency.
If you're gonna do a deep voice for Yuri, just do, we'll all do our best.
I don't want to go that far with it, because that's what Dan is doing in Grumps.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
I'll just use my natural baritone.
So much enthusiasm. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, masturbating and reading Jane Austen together. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. It's not every day you find girls who like masturbating and reading Jane Austen together.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm keeping track of the storage.
Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining to masturbate and read Jane Austen
They
together.
want a new member.
Because, you know, they're doing it all themselves, and I don't mean to assume this protagonist's gender, but considering it's a dating sim and it's made in Japan.
I think the idea is your character's a male. Actually, no, it is because there's one like piece of artwork where it shows one of the characters hugging you and your
Well,
guy.
ain't that just typical?
That's just prime.
Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature and masturbating to Jane Austen.